imposed on
Right, and it says only you can represent you, what's your origin. Right,
We're
so,
recording again, by the way.
All right, good.
So,
okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
So,
No, you're
Project Goal,
hmm
it's obviously been a while since you've been actually in the program, but what do you remember about it? What was it that was special to you, and what was it that helped you along?
I mean, first of all, we learn discipline at a young age, and some of the words I always will remember and carry with me is Coach Javier saying, no shoes, no shin guards, no socks, no play. Simple as that. And I mean, I know saying that right now, it sounds very simple, but he stood by those words. And so I understood at a young age, playing soccer and being in this program, discipline, like certain things that you do and there are consequences, and the consequences is you lose out on soccer. So that kind of helped me build around, being able to be responsible, being able to hold myself accountable for certain things. And if I did make a mistake, I understood that the consequences was I wasn't playing soccer. Another huge thing for me was the fact that we got a chance to, it wasn't just an all African American nonprofit organization. It wasn't a all black organization. It wasn't a Hispanic or a Caucasian. It was a mixture of everyone, and the fact that we got a chance to meet people from different walks of life, sit down in the classroom, play together, go on the field, play together, and play soccer together, because I truly do believe, and I've said this before, that soccer is the universal language, of understanding one another, the differences, and the similarities, and celebrating both, because I believe that's really how you kind of bring together, people from different ethnicity, different cultures, different backgrounds, is doing something that they all see value in. And Project Go was able to deliver that to us free of charge. And that's something I could never thank Coach Darius, Coach Javier, Miss April, and all the people that are behind Project Go, all the volunteers, all the people that make it work. I could never thank them enough for doing that for us, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you took soccer to Atlanta and you played in high school.
Yes.
Right? And then you got to play in college.
I did.
Right?
I did.
So tell me about a memorable moment on the soccer field in college. Not everybody gets to play soccer in college, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's almost the highest level you get to in this country. Not quite the highest, but
that's
tell
true.
me about an experience playing striker for the University of Mount Union College.
Purple Raiders.
Purple Raiders?
The Purple Raiders, yeah.
Okay. So I'm seeing you in a purple uniform, literally jersey, shorts, and shocks, right?
It was, we had a little bit of purple. It was, we had some core jerseys, some white with purple on it and black with purple on it. But, I'll start with something that I really valued, and then I'll tell you something I'm really proud of. So, the opportunity to play soccer in college was not one that I really thought about, because, like I said, I went for football. Mm-hmm. So I had put all my energy and all my effort into football. So when I got the chance to actually try out for the soccer team, in my mind, I was like, there's no way, because I haven't trained, I haven't really touched a soccer ball except for intramurals. I haven't really done anything soccer-wise, But my coach, he believed in me. He said, listen, you're not in soccer shape right now, but you have the summer to do it, And in doing that, I was able to believe in myself and say, listen, if I want to do this bad enough, I can do it. I had some people that doubted me, and I felt like I needed to prove them wrong. And so the whole idea of me putting rocks in my book bag and running up and down, the street seemed absurd to a lot of people, but it was really the idea of proving to myself, proving to my coach that I wouldn't let them down, proving to my teammates that they can count on me in difficult times, and just being able to say to myself, I accomplished this. This is not something a lot of people can do, and I did it. That's a moment I'm really, really, I look back and I say, wow, if I can do that, I can do anything in the future. And a soccer moment that I'm really proud of was, I forgot what game it was, but it was a really tight game. It was 1-1. I believe we had to win this game to go to the playoffs. I'm playing striker up top, and I'm lone striker. and I mean, it's maybe I want to say 35 seconds left, something like that. We get a big ball from the goalie. I run up, and it's going toward the opposition, the right-hand side, towards their goal. So I grab the ball. I'm holding it right next to the corner flag, and I'm like, we can't go home like this. In my head, I'm like, we can't go home like this. There's no way. So I've got a defender. Somehow I got past him, and I looked up just on time to see one of our midfielders streaking down the middle towards the goal. Got my crossing with my right foot. It's almost like slow motion. It curves in, and out of nowhere he heads it in, and all you see is everyone just sprinting on the field and everyone cheering, and that was an incredible moment.
You say you got your crossing with a right foot.
Got the
Right
crossing
footed
with the
or
right
left-footed?
with the right foot. With the right
Are you
foot.
right-footed?
I'm left-footed. I'm left-footed and left.
So that's a little sweeter than if it was a right.
No. Hold on. I messed up. I'm right-footed, left-handed. There you go. There you
Okay,
go.
so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cross-
So it was the right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So one last question for you.
Mm-hmm.
The main theme of this documentary is can developing soccer in the inner cities save American soccer? And at the same time, can soccer save or impact, kids in the inner cities? What do you think about that? When I say that, what thoughts go through your head?
I mean, I think without a doubt. I mean, if it wasn't for soccer, if it wasn't for the school I went to that promoted soccer, San Miguel, if it wasn't for Project Go that promoted soccer, and not only promoted soccer but made it free, so kids from different, like I said, walks of life, from the projects, from less economically feasible areas, to be able to have the opportunity to play. If it wasn't for those moments, I never would have played soccer in high school. And if it wasn't for those opportunities, I wouldn't have